Welcome, book lovers and moviegoers. I'm Sally James, the librarian at South School. Today, we'll be talking about the movie Inkheart. I was lucky enough to see the movie this weekend with my college-age daughter, and surprisingly, we both really enjoyed it. First though, let me give you a little background. I've been a big fan of Brendan Fraser for quite a few years, ever since the Mummy series. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to see it. Also, one of the reasons my daughter wanted to see it. Secondly, the strong cast of Inkheart was appealing. I love Helen Mirren, Paul Bettany, as well as Jim Broadbent. All great actors. I thought this had to be a very interesting movie. Another caveat though, I had read the book Inkheart before I went to the movie. And I have to say I was a little disappointed in Inkheart. First off, I'd heard a lot of hype about the book. I'd heard that Cornelia Funke was first published in English as a result of a young English girl saying that her books were only available in Germany and they should definitely be published in England because they reminded her of the Harry Potter series. Well, I have to disagree with that little girl. I didn't think the book was nearly as good as the Harry Potter series. So, I didn't like the book that well. I wasn't compelled to finish reading it. I thought even at times it dragged a bit. But the movie was a very different experience. There were many things to like about the movie. First, the cinematography was beautiful. You could really enjoy the Italian countryside that they were filming. Second, I thought the casting was really quite good. Brendan Fraser as Mo was at first a bit of a stretch for me, but I grew to like him. I never did really think he would be the sort of person who would be repairing and maintaining antique books, but he certainly conveyed the caring father figure. Next, Helen Mirren was a knockout as Eleanor, definitely portraying her love of books and that crazy eccentricity that Cornelia Funke writes into the book. But the character I liked the best was Dustfinger. Dustfinger, as you know from the story, is a bit enigmatic. We don't always understand his motivations. Paul Bettany captures all that mystery about Dustfinger, but in addition, he shows us a likable side too. Dustfinger is someone who can be incredibly selfish, but also noble. The man who understands children, but yet betrays his good friends. Paul Bettany does a great job of showing us all that, in addition, showing us his longing for an earlier time with all the beauty and magic. And even though there's a few bad things, he wants to return there. Finally, for those of you who see the movie after you've read the book, you're going to notice there's quite a few scenes that have been changed. Now, normally, when I have read a book and then see the movie and scenes have been changed, it drives me crazy. But in this case, that didn't happen. I thought the changes, whether it was the whispering books, or the fact that Dustfinger loves somebody else other than Raisa, or that Fenolio, the author, is not surrounded by his grandchildren, all these changes that they made in the movie still seemed to capture the essence of the book. The power of the written word, the beauty of a story being read aloud, and the strength of the human heart. If you haven't seen this movie, it's a PG movie. Take your kids to go see it, or a good adult friend who just enjoys a well-crafted movie. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you take the time to go see it.